When we think about US customary or imperial measurements, we typically think in terms of inches and feet and pounds. But there are other units too that are used in some trades and in everyday life. For example, compound units sometimes use SI and sometimes use imperial measures. And by compound units, I mean something like a rate, such as meters per second or miles per hour, that includes more than one type of unit. An example of a compound unit in the imperial or American system would be something like pounds per square inch, or PSI. Another example we find in everyday life is miles per gallon, or mpg. So if a car gets 7.3 liters per 100 kilometers, is that good? Many people don't know, but most people know that 32 miles per gallon is pretty good gas mileage, even people who grew up under the metric system of liters and kilometers. Another context in which you often find imperial units is in measures of area and volume. For example, look at this floor tile. It measures 1 square foot, which means it's 1 foot wide and 1 foot, 1 foot long. But we know that a foot is the same as 12 inches. So that's the same as saying 12 inches wide by 12 inches long. And 12 by 12 is 144, so it's actually 144 square inches is the same as 1 square foot. To convert among square feet and square inches, multiply or divide by 144. Similarly, in real estate, we don't typically measure the area of land in hectares, which is the metric unit. Instead, we use the imperial unit, which is acres. And 1 acre is equal to 43,560 square feet. So, if you look at real estate and you're looking at a listing for a house with a land size of 11,000 square feet, that's about a quarter of an acre. Here are some equivalencies you should be familiar with. 1 square foot is equal to 144 square inches. 1 square yard is equal to 9 square feet, or 1,296 square inches. 1 acre is equal to 4,840 square yards, or 43,560 square feet. And 1 square mile is equal to 640 acres. And another area where you might see imperial units is in volume. So for example, 1 cubic foot means 1 foot wide by 1 foot long by 1 foot high. So it's 1 times 1 times 1 is 1 cubic foot. But we know that a foot is 12 inches. So that means 12 inches by 12 inches by 12 inches. 1 cubic foot is equal to 1,728 cubic inches.